Yo, peoples! qushu92 here, and welcome back to yet another iteration of Qushu Views Anime. Onwards to the 1100th episode, 1100th episode of One Piece. So let's get it started! Powers on a different level. Luffy versus Lucci! Because remember, the last episode we left out on, Luffy saw Lucci after Lucci bodied Atlas. And now we get a Kainu. Well, Fleet Admiral Sakazuki. Look at how many cigars he's putting out. Which is kind of hard when this dude's body heats up with anger and he winds up igniting that same cigar. Yo! He's asking where Kizaru is, and Kizaru's already heading to Egghead, but look at the Kizaru fit! Oh, he looked clean! And now we're back on Egghead. We were at Navy headquarters, but now we're back on Egghead. Oh, it's been a while since we've seen Chopper's Kung Fu Point. And everyone else is trying to leave, but Luffy's looking at Lucci. Jinbei's trying to tell Luffy it's not worth it, let's go. Lucci's already taking his hands out of his pockets. He's ready to throw down. Let's go. Woo! And Luffy's already going for him. Yo, this is so reminiscent of when they clashed together on Eni's lobby. Oh, this animation! Yeah, Luffy's a lot stronger than the last time y'all fought Lucci. The clash of armaments! Yo, this animation is so smooth. This fight animation is so smooth. But Luffy ain't no inexperienced fighter. He's not the same Luffy from before. Look at him taking that gear second stance. What's that on your wanted poster? Lucci took off the hat. Oh, you hear the heartbeat. You hear the heartbeat. Ooh. Doom, doom. Doom, doom. Doom, doom. Doom, doom. Joy boy. Oh, let's go. We get the theme. Drums of liberation. Yo, this animation! Oh, that is so clean! Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Yo, let's go Gear 5 Luffy! His Conquerors is so potent in this state that it's ripping the area apart around him. Lucci, you may have faced off against a whole bunch of different things. Oh, this is them seeing Luffy in his Gear 5 state for the first time. The animation on Lucci looks very good. Look at those eyes. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Luffy blitzed him. Even the smoke clouds from the impact are bouncy around Luffy. Stussy men are so stupid. Luffy got bleached. Now they understand that this is the version of Luffy that beat Kaido. The White Warrior. Yo. When Luffy was in front of Lucci before Lucci could even move? Oh, this animation. This animation for Lucci in the smoke. Yo, Lucci's transforming too. Ooh. Yo, and did this transformation cause that explosion too? Yo. I knew the animation, cat fruit model leopard awakened form. This is Lucci in his awakened Zoan state. Yo, Lucci is fast. Most of the time when a Zoan-type fruit awakens, it robs the user of their personality. Look at this animation! And even with his speed, he still doesn't touch Luffy. They are all over the place, and people are still evacuating. Luffy's just toying with him. Vegapunk saying like there's no such thing as the gum fruit in the old devil fruit encyclopedia. Now the crew is about to find out that the fruit that Luffy's always been carrying has not been named the gum fruit. And yet another proclamation of fate. Basically saying that Luffy resembles a god. That even has Robin's attention. Look at her eyes. The warrior of liberation who plays the fool and makes people smile. Also known as the Sun God, Nika. This episode right here. They never heard of the name and it was erased from history. But as long as people yearn for it, its existence will never disappear. All things are brought into this world because they are desired. For example, the devil fruits. Whew. Oh, here we go. The devil fruits are manifestations of the people's aspirations for human evolution. I want to be like this. I want to be like that. All the different powers represent the diverse futures of humanity. And so that unnaturalness comes with the punishment of being loathed by the mother of nature, the sea. The power users, whoo, look at this clash, are the ones who live in different realities that someone dreamed up. This clash between great powers between Luffy and Lucci. That is my theory. You don't even need to think about whether or not there is a god. Isn't this world interesting? Just that theory alone from Vegapunk. That had us reeling when we read it in the chapter. And Sentomaru! Sentomaru, captain of the Navy Headquarters Science Team. Oh, Jinbei seeing his Seraphim. Sentomaru, you owe me a favor for saving you from poverty in the past. Oh, he's just pressuring Sentomaru to side with him. But Sentomaru's got the Seraphim, so yeah. Looks like Sentomaru's already made his choice. Oh, that's bad timing. S-Bear's now firing on them. That's horrible. That's bad for them. The animation is so smooth in this episode. So not only can S-Bear use lasers, but he can also use a pawpaw fruit at the same time. The pacifistas follow a hierarchy of authority, and their priorities depend on who issues the orders. First, the highest priority is the 5 elders. The second is Dr. Vegapunk. The third is Sentomaru. Authority chip holders like us are the 4th. I love these little screens to show the hierarchy. I'm taking screenshots of that. And you can't call the 5 elders to command them. It won't work even through a transponder snail. Now we're back with Lucci versus Luffy. And Lucci has yet to land a solid hit on Luffy at all. Gum Gum. Mole. Pistol. Ooh! Okay, S-Snake is supposed to guide the Straw Hats to the vacuum tube, while S-Hawk and S-Shark are supposed to stand behind and basically deal with CP0. And Jinbei's realizing they made clones out of all the, they made Seraphim clones out of all the former warlords. And these jokers are bulletproof too. He just headbutts Lucci! Look at him! Oh, Lucci is spent. You can't help but laugh with Luffy. Oh, we got Lucci. Oh, Lucci got Sentomaru! Got him straight through the body. Hand pistol. Yo, Sentomaru's down. That's a lot of blood. Oh, Lucci went right after Sentomaru, and now they're gonna have control of all the Seraphim. Fantastic. We'll unravel our connection to Cypherpol, the world government's intelligence organization. Let's look back on the history of Lucci, Kaku, and the others who came to the future island Egghead. On the next episode of One Piece, the log of the rivalry, the Straw Hats versus Cypherpol. Are you willing to help us make our captain the king of the pirates? Wow, we're really about to get a flashback recap of the Straw Hats versus CP9. And the ones who are in CP0 right now. Wow, that's going way back. This was Mr. Clean Magic Eraser levels of going up against grime and dirt in your pristine metallic sink, and that it doesn't leave a single spot. It's like the Mr. Clean commercial where you see it wipe through all the grime and dust, and it's a perfectly white plate. That's how clean this episode was. When I tell you that the people in charge of doing these animations, y'all, y'all are cooking. Y'all are sprinkling that salt just over the food. Y'all are just This was such a good episode. Oh, the animation really did the whole altercation between Luffy and Lucci justice. Especially Luffy going into his Gear 5 state. You see the hair slowly turn white, his clothes turning white. Then we have Vegapunk giving his theory of what devil fruits actually are. When I read that in the chapter itself, it was like, really now? Okay. But the whole fight between Luffy and Lucci, it was really like Luffy is not even serious. He's just messing, and Lucci is like trying to go out of his way to kill Luffy, but nothing is sticking until Luffy uses Gum Gum Mole Pistol and just nails Lucci with the first draw of blood. And then the next thing he does to Lucci is just simply headbutt him and just sends your boy flying. I mean, look at this face from Lucci. This boy know he got hit bad. Everything about this episode was beautiful. Beautiful. The reveal of Lucci having an awakened Zoan form and finding out that awakened Zoans, you gotta be careful because they have a tendency, it's possible for that fruit to literally rob them of their personality, which we've seen before. Case in point, the guards of Impel Down. Those are examples of people who tried to awaken their devil fruits, and their devil fruit took over their minds. That's what happens when you fail to subjugate an awakened Zoan fruit. Lucci is an example of someone who's able to keep their personality and their mind intact and awakened to the fullest extent. So that was a nice showcase there. And then finding out that the crew finding out that Luffy's fruit is not really called the Gum Gum fruit, but it's called something else, and that he's essentially the sun god, Nika the sun god. That's news to his crew because his crew didn't even get to see him fully when he was fighting Kaido. All they know is that all they saw was his face, shoot through Onigashima when Kaido smacked his head straight through the roof. That's all they've ever seen of Luffy, but they never seen it in its fullest extent. And now that they have, even Robin was flabbergasted, and it takes a lot to make Robin surprised. Like, heavily surprised. But this was a good episode. I enjoyed it. You guys let me know what you thought of this episode as a whole, and what you're hoping to see in the next one. The next episode appears to be a recap of the Straw Hats' history with CP9 and then later CP0. So, it's a recap. We've already seen these old episodes of Enies Lobby and everything, and I've already read through it, so I get to have a break with a recap episode or like a special reminder episode. So I'm good there. I get to rest up on a Saturday. But to everyone, hope you all enjoyed. Can't wait to see you all in my next video. Like, comment, even subscribe if you haven't already, because I am always looking forward to entertaining you. So have a fantastic day. And once again, as always, later, peoples. And thank you to all of my moderators and members who help make what I do possible.